Hashtag LLM. Hashtag long live Meexh. The 3rd of December. Celebrating 17 chapters, Our Knight in Shining Armor, Demetrius Lamar Thomas Jr. Chapter 1, December 3rd, 2001. Chapter 17, July 28th, 2019. Services Friday, the 9th of August, 2019. I do this out of the utmost respect for the family that I met there on the 9th of August, with curiosity as to why certain paths cross the way they do and why we meet the people that we do. And Demetrius' journey. Chapter 1, The Grand Surprise. Demetrius Lamar Thomas Jr. was a grand surprise since the first day he entered the world. Shirley was told that she was having a girl, and after having a girl baby shower and being named Demetria, the doctor yelled on the 3rd of December 2001, "It's a boy." From there on out, we knew life would be full of endless surprises. Demetrius was born to Shirley Walker and the late Demetrius Thomas Sr. in Detroit, Michigan. He was the only child of both parents. Demetrius came into a gloomy and heartbroken world, yet his birth instantly brought light, joy, and healed hearts. He was truly our knight in shining armor. Chapter 2, The Ambition of Meexh. Demetrius was an ambitious young man. As a high schooler, he struggled with balancing academics and social life, and unfortunately was expelled from 2 schools. However, he persevered through academic challenges set before him. He was told that he would not graduate high school, but instead of feeling defeated or deterred, he went with his auntie Sade and enrolled into Oak Park Alternative High School. There he studied hard and earned his high school diploma a year early, despite being labeled as a high school dropout. May the ambition of Meexh live long. Chapter 3, Just Meexh. Demetrius' smile was big, yet his heart was bigger. He loved to be surrounded by friends and family and would call and text his loved ones just to say, "Hey, and I love you." Meexh loved the color red. Video games, dancing with no rhythm, play fighting with his little cousins, rapping, hanging out with friends, and being there for others as a listening ear and a shoulder to cry on. When around Meexh, anyone could be their true selves because he never judged a book by its cover. Chapter 4, The Hustle. Demetrius was a hustler. He had a host of jobs to earn money. Meexh worked as a Little Caesars crew member, printed shirts at Dakota's print shop, mowed lawns, shoveled snow, panhandled, and worked with Wendell to help with scrapping and fixing cars, along with many other side hustles. Meexh did whatever he could to make money, and he would often say, "Get off your ass, scrub," to those that he saw being lazy. Demetrius was the true definition of a self-motivated, hard-working king. May the hustle of Meexh live long. Chapters 5 through 16, Memories with Our Knight in Shining Armor. Hashtag LLM. Hashtag long live Meexh. Always in our hearts. Chapter 17, Goodbye. On July 28, 2019, Demetrius said goodbye physically. Yet his spirit and our memories will remain in our hearts forever. Preceding him in death is his father, Demetrius Lamar Thomas Sr., and godfather, Steiny Richards. He leaves behind his mother, Shirley Walker, grandmothers, grandfathers, aunties, uncles, cousins, friends, sisters, brothers, and many more. Count me as the many more. 2019, I jump on social media, having never touched it, And I go all out. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Is that all of them? Let me know if I'm missing something. And here's a guy that wears a red hat. Not Meexh. Other guy. Out and about. Doing what I'm doing. Just doing what I'm doing. There's a guy that wears a red hat. Hey! Here's my IG. Okay. All right. This here shirt is older than Meexh. 96, I believe. My first boy-girl party. Oh yeah. I don't know why I kept this shirt. It's brought out once every 3.5 to 4, once every few years. Why do I keep this shirt out? Why do I wear this red hat? Because my hero, Zissou. Why was he wearing that red hat? I don't know. But our paths crossed that day. And within days, his brother, Meexh, took his life. Which hit me right in the heart. Again, with all due respect to the family, I did not know Meexh. I barely know my buddy in the red hat. I don't know any of you family. But I do know there was a reason paths crossed. I do know the 9th of August was a beautiful day. And Long Live Meexh was living big. LLM, hashtag LLM was living big on the 9th of August and every day since. And big time today on the 3rd of December. Why is it right here? Because I've bumped into what we're all bumping and dealing with, and anxiety, depression, the blue fella, the blues, the blue ugly fat fella. I call mine Buffy, blue ugly fat fella. I consider him my resident entertainment. He's a resident. He's always around. He ain't ever leaving. He's always here. Sometimes he's big as the whole room. Sometimes he's just lurking in the corner. He grows a little. He reaches out his arms. Depression, doubt, despair can take the life out of anybody. Social media, I'm sorry, has a big part to do with depression. I've hit on it before. I've poked my nose into studying a little bit. Much more to learn. You know, in high school, who was popular? You know, we had an idea of who was cool and who was hip, and now it's quantified, likes. I don't know what Meexh's story. I'm not going to pretend to know Meexh's story. But I know hurt, and I know others hurt. And if that hurt experienced when I was in school, or the hurt I have now, is just, that much worse in our youth, whose suicide rates are spiking to numbers unheard of. greens through, I'm repeating myself because I believe it's the truth. There is greens to experience here on earth before everlasting life, before we see Meexh again. And we need to share. We need to share the greens on earth. What are greens? Cooking, art, activities, sports, music, balanced, moderation. We need to show each other life, because that blue fella is always lurking. He can consume you. He can pin you down and make you think that you're not going anywhere today, you're not going anywhere tomorrow, you're not going anywhere this week. And I thank God that I have family to support me, family and friends to show me it's dark, but there is light. It's dark, there is light. But man, have I too often, and increasingly so this past year, let that blue fella pin me down. I can do nothing. I can do nothing. And I look at my shirt like this, I think of Meexh. I wear my hat like this. It's no longer just Zisu. It's Zisu with me. Zisu. It's my friend I met with his red hat, and it's Meexh. And when I think I can't get up today, when I think I don't know if I'm going to be able to quite do it, did you hear that? Mr. Brooks, did you hear that? I hear Meexh. Get off your ass, scrub! And I go, long live Meexh.